Today would close the circle for all to see. Arthur and Letha would be laid to eternal rest, their spirits carried on through Sam and the baby Caddy Blue. For now, the Jackson witches each went separate ways to prepare for the funeral. The witches followed Sam's tracks from the night before into the woods. Constance carried Letha's staff reverently. Before long, they arrived where Letha's body lay, still encircled by bowed trees. Constance placed Letha's staff upright into the ground. At the touch of each witch's hand, the trees stood straight again. In the snow, Letha's body lay peacefully curled in a halo stained in red. Solemnly, the witches prepared Letha's body to be moved, dressing her in her woolen cloak, the color of dusk. The Jacks quickly found their way south through the woods to the sandy, snow-covered shore of Fulton Lake. They would spend the rest of the day cutting and lugging wood to make a raised, flat funeral pyre. Logs were stacked chest-high for the edges, while the middle was filled with smaller dry wood and piles of pine cones for a hot, strong burning. Narrow timbers would be laid across the top, where Letha and Arthur would soon rest. Many hands made for quick work, and before long the pyre was almost complete, giving Amasa and King a chance to harness Tolbo and Odd to the scoot, a flat logging sled. A tug on the reins from King sent them into the woods with all the Jacks following behind. It was time to collect Letha and Arthur. As they walked, the Jacks periodically reached out with their axes to slice down a pine bough or two. Sam would shuttle them up to Amasa, who used them to line the sled as they traveled.